Every single day, 12,000 Americans turn 65 years old. That's over 4 million people a year. And whether you're already there, getting close, or decades away, this wave is reshaping everything around us. This isn't just a story about people aging. It's a story about how money moves, how healthcare works, where we live, who we vote for, and what retirement even means. If you want to understand the next 10 to 20 years in America, start here with 12,000 a day. Welcome to the Unretired, where you're not done, but you're finally doing what you want. Whether you're building a plan or you're already living it, this is your guide to rethinking, reshaping, and reimagining the next chapter, not by chance, but by your own choice. If you find this helpful, please tap the like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Now, let's break down the 9 ways this title shift touches your life, no matter what your age. Number 1, Social Security pressure. When millions hit eligibility in a compressed window, more money flows out of the system. This doesn't mean collapse, it does mean attention. Expect continued debate about retirement ages, cost of living adjustments, how benefits are taxed. If you're approaching 65, your job is to know your own numbers, your primary insurance amount, how filing age changes your monthly benefit, and how earned income or spousal strategies play into the picture. Now, if you're younger, understand the lever you control, your savings rate, and your work choices. Policy is going to shift over time. Your plan has to flex faster than Congress. Second, Medicare and healthcare demand. More enrollees mean more appointments, more diagnostics, more prescriptions, more everything. That can show up as higher premiums, narrower networks, or longer wait times. The practical takeaway is really simple. Become a power user of preventative care. That means booking the annual visit, doing the screenings. Build a relationship with a primary care physician now, not after the crisis. And if you're under 65, learn your options early. Learn them now. Medicare is not one thing, it's a menu. And like any menu, the best choice depends on what you actually eat. The earlier you understand parts A, B, D, and Advantage versus Medigap, the fewer surprises later. Third, workforce shifts. A lot of expertise is walking out the door, or at least into a part-time schedule. And that creates gaps in leadership and skills, but it also creates lots of openings. Businesses and companies need mentors, fractional executives, advisors, and project-based talent. If you're 65 and you still love your craft, you don't have to pick between full throttle and off the grid. You can design your own lane, 2 days a week. High-impact projects, no meetings that should have just been emails. Alternatively, if you're younger, this is your moment to step up. Ask for the stretch assignment, shadow the veteran who's about to downshift, and learn the institutional knowledge before it retires. Fourth, the financial readiness gap. While the average retirement number looks okay on paper, the median tells the truth that most households live with. Many, frankly, are unprepared, and that gap doesn't just affect retirees, it affects families. People work longer than they planned. Adult children help parents. Side hustles become lifelines. The antidote is clarity. Calculate your done number. How much annual income do you need to fund your basics, your fun, and your future healthcare? And then reverse engineer it. Social Security, pensions, rental income, portfolio withdrawals, part-time work. If the math doesn't work, don't panic. Adjust something. Spend less, work a little longer, convert a skill into income, or reconsider geography. Small levers pulled consistently beat one big lever that you never pull. Fifth, a housing crunch. Downsizing is not a Pinterest mood board. It's a national movement. As millions trade 4 bedrooms for 2, certain markets are going to heat up. Walkable suburbs, low-tax states, towns with great hospitals, and communities built for active adults. Yet at the same time, multi-generational living is rising. Grandparents with a casita out back, or adult kids moving in during transitions. If you own a home, think like a portfolio manager. Is this house serving your next decade, or just your nostalgia? Could a sale unlock equity that funds your freedom, travel, grandkids, hobbies, or a similar place with 0 stairs and lower maintenance? If you rent, Look for neighborhoods that are adding clinics, trails, libraries, and transit. Follow the amenities. They foreshadow value. Number 6, the caregiving tsunami. Aging populations mean more caregiving. Sometimes that's professional, sometimes it's family. Many of the new caregivers are in the middle of their careers raising kids of their own, and that pressure is real. The way through is systems. Get documents in order, advanced directives, healthcare proxies, powers of attorney, and clarify who does what. Meds, appointments, finances, transportation. Build a bench. Get neighbors, church groups, volunteer networks, paid respite care. And if you're the one that's approaching 65, do your future self and your family a big favor. Write down your wishes, share your logins, keep a one-page where things are document. Independence isn't just the ability to do everything yourself, it's also the wisdom to make things easier for the people around you and the people that love you. 7th, retirement redefined. 65 used to be the finish line, and now it's just a pivot point. Many launch encore careers. Some turn passions into micro businesses. Others do what's called a portfolio life, a patchwork of part-time, volunteering, travel, and learning. The pattern that wins is simple though. Purpose first, calendar second. Don't start with, how do I fill time? Start with, what kind of person am I becoming in this next chapter? Then you can design the week that pulls together the version that you forward. If you like a title, keep one. If you like a team, build one. If you like flow, protect long blocks for deep work. The point isn't to copy somebody else's retirement, it's to author your own. Number 8, political and cultural influence. When a cohort this large moves together, policies move with them. So expect louder debates about healthcare funding, property taxes, age-friendly cities, and community safety. Expect more attention on caregiver credits, senior transportation, and walkable infrastructure. Culture follows too. So magazines, TV, apps, and travel shifting towards people with both time and spending power. Your role in this is participation. Vote. Speak up at city council meetings. Support businesses that build with age in mind. Things like good lighting, clear signage, and benches where you actually need them in case you need to sit down. The future favors communities that design for every decade of life, not just one. 9th, the longevity revolution. Many of us won't just reach our 80s. Some of us are gonna live deep into them and way beyond. And that means 65 might just be the start of a 20 or 30-year chapter. So the question isn't just, how do I make my money last? It's, how do I make my energy last? A durable life has 3 pillars: health span, brain span, and love span. Health span is strength, mobility, and endurance. Brain span is curiosity and cognitive reserve, learning, reading, problem solving. And love span is relationships, the people who keep you laughing, honest, and connected. Build all 3 of these on purpose. These are the compounding assets of an extraordinary later life. Now let's zoom back out. 12,000 people turning 65 each day. It creates pressure points, but it also creates possibilities. When more of us live longer, the fabric of society can get stronger if we do 3 things well: plan on our money, protect our health, and use our time for something that matters. And that's not a seminar slogan, that's a checklist. So plan your money. Know your fixed costs and your fund costs. If you're drawing down investments, keep it boring and repeatable. Automate transfers, rebalance on a schedule. Keep a year of cash just for your sleep and sanity. And if you're still earning, maximize high ROI choices, catch-up contributions, HSA funding, Roth conversions when the tax bracket opens up. Don't chase, don't should yourself with somebody else's strategy. Use a plan that you actually can do. Next, protect your health. Strength train, walk daily, sleep like it's a job you love, and eat food that loves you back. Do all the things. Schedule the screens, go to the dentist, keep your vaccines current. Not because fear rules you, but because you know exactly what you want your body to do for you in the future. That you can play on the floor, you can carry a bag, take the stairs, travel light, and more importantly, say yes. Say yes to as many things as possible. Use your time for something that matters. Teach a class, mentor a kid, start the club, book the trip, write the story you've told yourself for years. Every hour you spend on purpose crowds out the hours you spent doom scrolling or second guessing. Purpose is a shield. It makes the hard days survivable and the good days unforgettable. So a lot of what I'm talking about is for people who are retired, but if you're under 50, here's what all this means for you. You're living in the middle of a demographic engine that will change your job market, the cost of care, and the housing you can find or not find. You can think about new career things like skilling up into work that rides the new engine, and that could be health tech, longevity services, financial planning, home modification, fitness for older adults, travel design for mobility. Also, build a relationship with your future self. Get strong, get solvent, and most importantly, get curious. The best time for you to prepare was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. Now, if you're a little older and you're in your 50s or your early 60s, this is your dial-in decade. Audit your numbers. Test drive your retirement budget for a few months before you quit. Build the Wednesday life you want right now. In other words, what does a great midweek look like when you're not on somebody else's clock? You can try this on weekends, and you can also try it on PTO. Shape your calendar before it actually shapes you. Then, if you're 65 and beyond, give yourself permission to be new. Trade the myth of used to be for the reality of becoming. You can still start a business, still learn Spanish, still lift weights, still fall in love with a new town, a new friend group, a new version of you. You can even start a YouTube channel like me. So here's one thing I really want to emphasize. You are not a character in a story that somebody else wrote. You're the author of your own story. So write the next chapter with a really thick plot. 12,000 a day. It sounds like a statistic. It's actually a steering wheel. It turns markets, policies, neighborhoods, and families. And it can turn your life towards the things that really feel worth living. If you touch it, if you steer it, if you decide. All right, if this sparks something for you, please tell me in the comments where you are in your journey. Pre-65 and planning, or just turned 60 and pivoting, or you're well past it and thriving. Your story will help somebody else. And if you want more conversations like this, practical, optimistic, honest, please hit the like and subscribe button. Around here, we don't retire from life. We retire into it. You're not done. You're finally doing what you want. And if you enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks you'll like these as well.